Hello, your traveler here with some more travel news and travel tips. And today we're going to talk about something that is a bit contentious. It's the vaccine passport. Our country is going to ask you to show a vaccine passport when you try to cross our borders in the future. Well, we're going to talk about it, but I'd just like to say something first because everything is political nowadays. Masks are political. Vaccines are political. So in this video, I'll try to just stick to the facts and give you an overview of the situation rather than just give you my opinion about the vaccine passport. So first, we're going to look at the legality of asking people whether they have a vaccine passport or not. Can countries uh, ask you to show proof of viral vaccination? There, the easy, the answer is extremely easy because it's yes. And there are countries at the moment that do require proof of vaccination before you enter the country. Obviously, it's not proof of COVID vaccination, but for example, many countries in Central Africa do ask you to show proof of vaccination against yellow fever. If you do not have that little yellow booklet with the stamp in it that shows that you have been vaccinated against yellow fever, you will be denied entry and you will have to go home on the first flight home. So yes, it is legal for countries to ask for proof of vaccination before you enter their borders. Now, the more interesting question is, are countries going to ask you for proof of vaccination? Because that it puts two things in the balance. Basically, on the one hand, you have public health. On the other hand, you have the tourism industry, so public health and jobs, basically. And what we've seen throughout this pandemic so far, the last year and almost a half, is that countries have consistently put public health above the interest of the tourism industry, which in a way makes sense because if a hotel, let's say, goes under, it can always be reopened later. If someone dies because of COVID, well, they're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. So it does make sense for countries to put public health first. There is also another factor, which is some variant of xenophobia, let's say. Um, some countries well, if you look at public opinion in many countries, many people believe that it's foreigners that are bringing the virus into those countries. If you go, for example, to Vietnam or Thailand, they're very afraid of Western people bringing the COVID-19 into their country. If you look at countries which are in the West, like France or the United Kingdom, are more concerned about Chinese people bringing the virus into their country. So you have public health, you have political pressure, which means that, yes, most probably in the future you are going to have to show some sort of proof that you have been vaccinated when you enter a country. Now, what form will that proof take? We don't know. It could be through an app, it could be through a central server that immigration can access, it could be the good old paper vaccination passport that has been used since the 1970s almost. At this point, we just don't know. But yes, there will be a requirement for showing that you've been vaccinated before entering most countries. Now, the last point is, when our country is going to require proof of vaccination. And this one is a little bit trickier. because obviously we don't know. So I'm just going to take a guess here. My guess is that when everyone who wants the vaccine has received the vaccine in a specific country, I think that citizens from that country will be allowed pretty much anywhere in the world as long as they show proof of vaccination. When we reach that percentage of vaccinated people, well, the only people who can get the shot are people who do not want to get the shot and who will never get the shot. I think that will be the moment when vaccination passport is going to come in. And to be honest, it's going to be easier in a way. It's going to be more cheaper. So it's going to be cheaper as well if you have a vaccination passport. Because at the moment, if you want to travel overseas, you very often have to go through quarantine, and you have to quarantine in a hotel, and it's usually very expensive. It takes from 5 days to 2 weeks, depending on the country where you stay cooped up in your hotel room, so it's not fun. So having some sort of vaccine passport should eliminate all that, and it should make traveling fun again, hopefully. So if you have questions, if you have comments, obviously you have the comment section down there. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like buttons. I post daily tips, daily travel tips usually. So if you want to keep up to date with all that goes on in the travel industry, just hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Okay,